Hi guys, welcome back to First Choice Crafts. So as you can see by the title, I've decorated my kitchen with a beach theme, summer beach themed items that I purchased from Temu. And most of the items that you're going to see in this video, you can purchase them on Temu. I will leave the link in the description below, so go check it out. Go click on the link that I'll leave in the description below to get a great price, okay? And so let's get started. Now, one of the items in the photo that you've seen that I posted is a magnetic note tag caddy, right? And so before we go to the kitchen, let me get into this first. Let me show you how I made that, okay? So the magnetic note tag caddy, I used these nested die cuts. These are tags, right? And they're nested, okay? And so I will be sharing the link to these also in the description below. But they come in a pack and they come all different sizes, right? And so what I used was this particular size here, and then this size, this larger tag. That's going to be the caddy frame, right? And the regular tags that I'm going to be sticking, the note tags, because I'm going to jot down little notes. These are going to be for like little notes I want to jot down real quick. These are going to be sitting in the caddy, okay? So I use these particular two dies for this caddy. Now, these dies, as you can see, they come nested. So guys, in this particular project, I just used the outer frame without the cutout. If you use it like this will also be great to make like pockets, shakers, whatever. There's so many versatile things you can do with these these tag die cuts, okay? So let's get started. So I've already did the frame for the sake of the video. I've already took some regular cardstock, some regular craft cardstock, and then some cardstock paper from my paper stash, and I put them together. So this is just the craft, and this is the regular cardstock paper that I had in my stash to you know, make it look pretty and give it a heavier weight. So it makes it kind of heavy this way, okay? I'm not going to decorate this because it's going to be against the refrigerator. You're not going to see it, and it's going to have the magnets on it. So that's how the frames start out. Now, I've already also went on and cut the box out. So what I did was I went on and cut 5 inches wide by 5.5 inches long of cardstock. One was heavyweight craft cardstock, and another cardstock was a sandy beach themed cardstock that I had in my stash. I went on and glued them together so that they already be glued together, and I won't have a problem when they're bending and one of the sheets be smaller than the other. So in order for it to be sturdy and in place, I glued them together. I scored them together, everything together, so that they'll bend easily together, and I won't have a problem with shrinkage. And make sure I have a little extra space in it. Just go ahead and make a little extra space if you want to, just a little slither on each side. But I like to already adhere these together. So guys, this box is 5 inches wide by 5.5 inches long. And I scored it on each side at 1 inch. Then I turned it sideways and I scored it at 2 1/4 inch. And then again at 3 1/4 inch. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and cut through these little tabs here. I'm just going to cut the little tabs, just cut through. I'm not going to cut them off. But as you can see, I'm just cut to the 1 inch score line on each side. I'm going to cut each score here on the sides to the 1 inch. And I'm going to turn it and do it for the next one. Oh, I can see better on here on this side. Then, you know, we like to do like the little slither, just cut like, you know, just a little piece off each. Just so that the box will bend nicely, right? Just cut like little slithers off. Just a little slither. Just so that the box will bend nicely. Like so. And then this is going to be our box, and you just bend it in like that. And then we're going to just bend it in. I'm going to fold it. I didn't crease this out good enough, so let me do it now. And then we're gonna glue it. And this is gonna be our box. See how easy that was? Nice fold, don't have to worry about the paper shrinking and one side, you know, it's all together. So I like to do it the back way. So this won't be showing. And that's going to be our box. See? Cute. So let me go ahead and glue this box down. Now, guys, these are some reusable cloths that you can use. I will leave the link to these in the description below, the Temu link. And they're really great. They tear apart. You can reuse them, wash them, and reuse them again. So here's our box, guys. This is our box. So what I'm going to do now is glue this box on here like so. And that's how that's going to go. It's going to be cute. So I'm going to put some glue on here. And then I'm just going to put this box on here. Just like that. I'm going to just glue it on there. Like that. Just like that. And then I'm just going to make sure it's on there good enough. There we have that. Isn't that gorgeous? Nice. And so now I have some seashells that I've already put together. And I'm also share the link to these as well. These are seashell die cuts. And so you get all these different seashells. See them? And so I'm going to leave the link to these in the description below as well. But I've already cut out some for the sake of the video. And these are our tags, guys. But first, let's finish decorating this. Here is my sand, right? So what I'm going to do is I have some cutouts here. I have some seashells. I already had this flower in my stash. Let me just show you these. These are wood chips. And in these wood chips are all items from the beach or the sea, like beach themed items. And then you also have a chair. So here's a bottle, all these different things. I shared this in one of my other videos as well. But you get all these different, you get 12 of them, 12 pieces, all these different beach theme summer chipboards. Wood chips, okay? You get all of these. And then you get some string. So I already cut out some of the string because I'm going to use it on here. But first, I'm going to put my little beach house. I have this in my stash, so I'm just going to put that on here. My beach house little sign. Okay, I'm just put that right on here. Thank you. So that's that. I'm going to go ahead and glue down some of these seashells. Glue down some of these seashells. Just want all types of little seashells on here before I do that. And then, guys, I'm going to take my rope. And I'm going to glue it down. I want some rope here. So, you know, just to give it that beach theme look. But I'm waiting for my glue gun. So, while I'm waiting for my glue gun, I'm going to turn this over and we're going to put down the magnets. So these magnets will also be in the description below. They're round 2-centimeter magnets and it comes 20 pieces in here. So these are perfect for like the kitchen, you know, because they're black and then they already have the sticky part on it. So you already have adhesive. So you could just go ahead and put that on. And I'm going to do 2 just to make sure it's sturdy enough. And it's already got the adhesive, so it's very convenient. See? And voila. Then, guys, I want to add the beach house on here as my, isn't that cute? As my little ornament. So I'm going to use some more of this string here. Just put it right through. And that's going to be my little ornament there. Isn't that cute? I'm just going to tie this up. Put a nice little bow. Isn't that cute? I love it. It's already coming together. Isn't that cute, guys? So now my glue is ready. So now I'm going to go ahead and glue this down here and put this like right there. Glue gun. Put these pieces of string there. Like so. Gorgeous. Nice, nice, nice. Put that on there. And then this little flower, I'm just going to adhere it right there to the middle. And that's it, guys. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I probably want to put some seashells on the sides of my caddy. So let me just put some on the sides. All right, so this look cute. Little seashell. And then I want another seashell on the other side. So I'm going to put this one. This one on there. Let that dry. Isn't that gorgeous? You can wipe it with your little wipes here. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Let the glue dry. The glue will dry clear, so I'm not worrying about that. And that's my little caddy. Isn't that gorgeous, guys? Love it. Love it, love it. I love it. And then these are the tags. These are my little note tags that I'm going to use. And you just put the note tags in there. These are the note tags you can use to jot down your little notes of the day or a little phone number. If you got to write somebody's phone number down real fast or a little list that you might have, you can do it just like that. Put your little tags in there. You can put as many tags as you want in there. Or anything. You could put money in this little box. Anything you want, you can put in here. Isn't that cute? And it's magnetic. So I'm gonna put it in the, put a picture of this up so that you can see how it looks on the refrigerator. Isn't that gorgeous, guys? Love it. And you can always put, when it's in the refrigerator, you can put a pen in there. You have like a nice little pen in there. You could put money, coupons, whatever you want in here. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's how that looked. Now let's go to the kitchen. All right, guys. So here are the beach theme linen table mats that I purchased from Temu. And again, they're made of linen and they have a nice beach theme. So I placed them on my everyday look on my kitchen table. And so they came out cute. I like them. I really like them. Right. And then also I added that flower arrangement there. Now in that arrangement, I'm going to post it up here in the corner. In this arrangement, it has the rabbit tail grass that I'm showing here. And then also I added another pack of rabbit tail mixed with rabbit tail grass, pampas, and dry flowers, right? So I took those 2 packs, I spreaded it out in this jug vase that I've already had. And this is the look. This is what it came out with. Love it. And then also, as you can see, I added one of those wood chip cutout beach theme wood chips to the jug. This says beach, the sign beach. And I used the rope that was in the wood chip pack as well. Came 12 in a pack. And these are them. Again, these are them. They're adorable. Different cutouts, beach themed cutouts. And you can add them to, you know, any type of craft that you want to add them to. I'm going to also add some of these ornaments. So when I do my place setting, when people come or whatever, and I put out my napkins or whatever, I'm going to add these little, you know, charm slash ornaments on the napkin. And so that's going to be cute. And then also, guys, what you could do is just give these out. When people come over, you can just give them out. Tell them to take one as a souvenir. After a cookout, breakfast, or lunch, or whatever, you can put them in like a little bowl like this or whatever. And just tell people, go ahead and take one when you leave. Just take one as like a little souvenir or whatever, right? So that will look cute in there, you know. Just any way you want to use them, but they're also a great addition to like crafts, to scrapbooking, card making, and also journals. So again, the link to these will be in the description below. I purchased them from Temu, pack of 12. All right. So guys, that's our kitchen setting right there. Love it. Love it so much. And that's how it came out. And then, guys, also don't forget that I'm going to leave the link to all of these items that I've shared in the video. The wood chips, the tags, the nested tag pack, the magnets, and also the microfiber paper towel, if you want to say, okay? The microfiber towel. And again, you just tear them apart like you would paper towel. And these are reusable. They're great for all types of craft, for cleaning up liquid, glue, and all types of things when you're doing crafts, wiping your hands or whatever. And you could just wash them and reuse them again and again and again. So again, these will be in the link in the description below. Oh, and yes, the seashell die cuts as well will be in the description below. All right, guys, so here is our refrigerator magnetic note tag caddy, all done. Isn't it gorgeous? And I added a little bit more tags in there just to make it a little fuller. And as you can see, I added a mini ink pen in there. And then I also added a little bit more rope just to fill it out. And then also, remember the magnets on the back? Sturdy. Clamps on there nicely. Stays in place, doesn't shake, doesn't move. Open and close the refrigerator, it stays on. But that's how that came out. Gorgeous. Love it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video.